Welcome to the 5th show of the year, Coyotes.
We have stories ranging from local activities to fun events that you may have missed.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Sammy.
You know the drill. Let's start off with that intro. For our first story, we have a student spotlight on an athletic baseball player by the name of Christian Cook. He has worked hard to fulfill his dream in baseball. Here's Harlan and Kaleo to tell us more.
Hi, my name is Christian Cook, and I play travel baseball. Hey, can we come together? Hey, can we come together? Hey, I play for the Encinitas Edge, and I recently played for the Encinitas Low League Intermediate team that made it all the way to the West Regionals.
Christian has a serious and substantial commitment to baseball. Part of that commitment involves far commutes to compete against the best players in the nation. When playing in heated competition games at such a high level, you must train your hardest to keep up with your skill.
Training allows my body to gradually build up strength and endurance to improve skill levels and build motivation. I have practices for a few of my teams during the week, and that correlates to building myself as a baseball player to better prepare myself for the tournaments and games. I've just been grateful to become an overall better player, but one of my best accomplishments in the game was to throw a perfect game in the state championship. My favorite one was to make it to the West Regional Final in intermediate baseball.
So what would you say is the best part of being on the field and just playing baseball?
The best part of being on the field is honestly the overall experience, because I've started at a young age, so it's just obviously occurred to me that much, and I have a big passion. I have a really big commitment to this sport I love to play, and I've had a lot of major league people help me and a lot of high quality people guide me in the right direction. I'm very thankful for them, especially for my parents and my family. Guiding me through this whole experience has been really nice.
Overall, Christian is a very talented player who has worked hard to fulfill his dream in baseball.
This is Harlan and Kaleo sending it back to the anchors.
Wow, that story was way out of the park.
I know, it was definitely a home run.
Did you know that in baseball there's 3 strikes and you're out?
Really?
There's strikes in bowling too. We sent Evan and Jet down to the Bolero bowling alley in San Marcos.
I'm Evan, and I'm Jet, and we're at Bolero San Marcos. Let's go!
Bolero was founded in 1997, and since then it's opened more than 300 locations in the U.S., including this one right here in San Marcos.
One game of bowling is $20, and up to 6 people can bowl in each lane. There's 40 different lanes in total.
Other than bowling, there's arcade games, and there are also things like basketball, air hockey, and cornhole.
You can reserve bowling lanes or purchase arcade tickets at the front desk.
And if you want to find out more information, you can visit their website at bolero.com.
Bolero is a great place for parties and if you want to have a good time with your friends and family.
This is Jet Stivers and Evan Martin reporting for Cmstv, sending it back to the anchors.
That looks really fun. I'll have to check that out. You know, I really like your necklace.
Thanks. You know, Emma and Caleb went down to Get Back Necklaces, a great place to get jewelry.
Sounds good. Let's see what they're all about.
Hey Coyotes, today Kayla and I went to Get Back Necklaces in Oceanside. Let's check it out.
Get Back Necklaces is a small jewelry shop located on 616 South Coast Highway in Oceanside. If you've seen the St. Christopher brand necklaces in surf shops everywhere, Get Back is the brand behind them. We talked to staff to learn more about these infamous pieces of jewelry.
My name is Andrew, and I'm the social media manager at Get Back Necklaces.
Although Get Back offers a whole selection of great necklaces, rings, and earrings, the employees, after looking at everything, have got to have a few recommendations for when you decide to go.
My favorite is the small or medium gold pink. It just has a very classy look and is also one of our most popular items right now.
If they're going to have a favorite item at Get Back, employees are bound to love working at this cozy company with great products and friendly people.
My favorite part of working at Get Back Necklaces is definitely the team that I work with. Everyone here is super passionate, whether that's with the design team, customer support, even the owner. We're all just super excited to be working on these different projects at Get Back.
Of course, the employees aren't the only ones looking at what Get Back has to offer. Customers agree that there's something there for everyone, but favorites among the group have shown up.
The customer favorite is definitely these medium St. Christophers. There's multiple different colors, different ways that you can style them. Really, the options are just endless.
Make sure to check out Get Back Necklaces shop and pick out a new accessory for yourself and someone else. They're even launching a collaboration with Surf Trip, another popular brand, today. Anyways, this has been Kayla Vanderberg and Emery Molina reporting for Cmstv, sending it back to the anchors.
I love how they are a local business that helps the environment. Next, Olivia and I went down to our school's volleyball team to learn more about it.
Hey Coyotes, Sammy and I went down to the girls' volleyball practice to see what they're all about.
Let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Maya Busto. I am the head of the women's volleyball team. This was my first year coaching for this school. I've been coaching for about 2-3 years, like 2.5 years altogether. And one of the biggest things that inspired me was getting to know like all of the like nitty-gritty details about everything. You know, when we play, when you play, you're just like in your own little world, and it's really interesting to be able to teach and be able to understand like the rotations, the different sets, the fundamentals, and you don't really get to like understand that as much unless you coach it. So we had a tournament on Sunday. It was at the Boys and Girls Club. Since they didn't keep score, I had to keep score. So varsity won both of their games, and the JV won one, and then they lost the other.
I'm Scarlett. I'm a libero on my team. I'm in 6th grade, and I've been playing for 3 years.
I'm Reese. I'm in 6th grade, and I play front blocker, and I've also been playing for 3 years.
My name is Kelsey Joyce. I'm the setter on our team, and outside of school I play for SoCal Volleyball Club.
My name is Helen Hatch. I'm outside on our team, and outside of school I also play for SoCal.
And our inspiration is 8th grader
Charlie Showman.
Coach Maya has played volleyball since she was a sophomore in high school, although she wished she started earlier to gain more experience. There is a varsity and a JV girls volleyball team. Practices are on Monday and Tuesdays. Games are on Thursday. Varsity practices are from 2:45 to 3:45. JV practices are from 3:45 to 4:45.
Sending it back to the anchors. That story totally served. Get it? I love that our school has its own volleyball team to represent us.
I completely agree. It's amazing. In case you missed it, Cash, Cooper, and Grant went down to the MCAS Miramar Air Show to give us a peek at what they experienced.
What's up, Coyotes? Welcome to MCAS Miramar for the 70th Annual Air Show. To kick it off, we have the Navy Flight Demo Team, the Blue Angels. The Blue Angels are famous for precision formation flying and highly demanding acrobatic maneuvers. The Blue Angels fly FA-18 Super Hornets with the C-130 named Fat Albert as their transport aircraft, which carries the maintenance team and the equipment from airshow to airshow. The military has various helicopters such as the Bell AH-1Z Viper, the Sikorsky CH-53 Super Stallion, the tiltrotor Bell Boeing B-22 Osprey, and many more. Along with live demos, the airshow features hundreds of static displays. Alongside the military demonstrations, the air show also featured civilian acrobatic performers. The air show also has many different demonstrations, such as the hot jet truck, Special Operations Paracommandos, and the United States Marine Band and Color Guard. We were also lucky enough to see the latest, most advanced U.S. fighter jet, the F-35 Lightning. The F-35 Lightning is a multi-role stealth combat aircraft that specializes in air superiority and strike missions. The air show also featured vintage military aircraft such as the P-51 Mustang, the T-28 Trojan, and the T-6 Texan. Red Bull has its own aircraft fleet called the Red Bull Air Force. They do incredible things with fixed-wing and rotary aircraft. They have a modified helicopter that is capable of doing amazing stunts such as flips and rolls. At the end of the day, there is a heritage flight where a modern military aircraft flies side by side with a vintage airplane. Thanks for watching, Coyotes. Sending it back to the acres.
Wow, I wish I could have gone to that.
Me too, but instead I was at home listening to some records.
Speaking of records, Luca, King, and Jesse went down to Spin Records in Carlsbad. Let's see what they found out.
Today, Kingston and I are in the village to check out Spin Records and see what it's all about.
Spin Records is a record shop and is part of the Carlsbad Village. So we headed down to ask Sarah some background information about this iconic spot.
We started our business in 1989 in Temecula, and we have been in business in Carlsbad since 1994, I believe. It was a couple years before my time here.
Sarah let us in on some insight about her favorite parts about working at Spin Records.
Well, being surrounded by music is definitely the best part. I get to play whatever I want when it's my turn, and I get paid for it, and I get to talk to people about music and help people find what it is that they're looking for. We also sell posters, t-shirts, cassettes. We have an old thing called an 8-track that we sell, and that's kind of like a giant cassette.
As Sarah said, Spin Records has something for everyone, which makes it such a great spot in our community. With Kingston and Jesse, I'm Luke Menducci reporting for Cmstv.
For those of you looking for something to do during lunch, we have a Switch Adapted Toys Club here on campus. This club is run on Tuesdays in Mr. Satili's room, 203. This club is all about having fun while making toys and assistive devices for children and adults in need. Come by to learn how to work with circuits, 3D printers, and more. Here's a short video that helps to explain why this is such an amazing club here at CHMS.
Some kids adapt a little differently. Their toys should too. Hacking for the Holidays is a campaign by Neil Squire's Makers Making Change program, connecting thousands of volunteer makers across the country with kids who rely on them. Over 100 build events hosted by corporate partners, organizations, and schools. Adapt and deliver hundreds of new accessible toys and assistive switches to children with disabilities in Canada. Get involved and donate at makersmakingchange.com.
Lastly, we got a few announcements from RSB to keep us updated.
What's up, Coyotes? I'm here with
Bennett.
And he's here to talk with us about 6th grade camp coming up next week.
Okay, so on October 9th, the 6th graders will have to be at the gym at 7:30, and web leaders will help you get into the buses and get organized. Also, you will be at camp 4 days, Monday to Friday. The bus ride is like an hour long. It's not bad. It will be cold, so bring warm clothes.
Thank you for that, Bennett. Now we're here with Messiah, and he's going to tell us about some more upcoming events.
We have a cornhole tournament coming up during Red Ribbon Week, which is 2 weeks from now. You could sign up on Friday during Red Ribbon Week for the cornhole tournament.
Well, that's it for this week's show.
Have a great weekend. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Sammy. Let's wrap it up.